Welcome back to Coaster's News of the Month. We will look over the news that happened over April 2022. Because of April Fools, I'm not going to report anything from the first of the month because it's hard to tell what is true and what is just some sort of joke. On the second, as one Six Flags coaster finish, another one begins. As the final track piece of Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger was installed, thus completing the ride. And the first piece of track was placed on Wonder Woman at Magic Mountain. On the third, a mock business car was spotted at Energylandia. And for a personal thing of mine, a Nano Coaster is now available of Ghost Rider, which I'm still debating if it's my number one roller coaster or not. I don't know. On the 4th, multiple major news reports came out. A. Guardians of the Galaxy Comic Rewind was set for a May 27th opening date. B. Skyline Attraction confirmed several hundred feet of Titan track coming to a coaster to be released later this year. C. SeaWorld Entertainment trademarked Abyss intended for amusement rides. D. And finally, Kentucky Kingdom released a similar but different logo to what they currently have. On the 5th, we found out the highly unrealistic Falcon Flight is going to happen. It won't have the same exact layout as we see, but it will be a exact Exacoaster and will break every record available. And also, the first rails of Air Force One have been placed. On the 8th, it was announced that Busch Gardens Tampa will be getting a new entrance. Also, in San Fran, Safari Sidewinder's last track piece was placed, completing the coaster. On the 10th, Fuji-Q Highland started pouring footers for their 2023 Intamin Coaster project. Knott's placed signs around Montezuma's hinting a summer 2023 reopening on the 11th. As Kermont Steel started loading up B&M track on flatbeds, and Universal was struck with a $250 million lawsuit stating that the purchase of the land, which is going to be used for Epic Universe, was scuttled in their favor. On the 13th, the incumbent king, Carl XXVI Gustaf of Sweden, personally stopped the sale of long-coveted expansion land to Grönaland, but he did state he is willing to rent it out to the park. Also, Dollywood started to clear land for their 2023 coaster project for Wildwood Grove. And finally, SeaWorld Orlando officially acknowledged the arrival of B&M track on the 14th. The next day, my home SeaWorld park is to reuse the old Wild Arctic building for a family Intamin multi-launch coaster coming in 2023. Moving to Six Flags, Iron Rider Tilt Coaster has a confirmed height of 60 meters, or 196 feet, my apologies, to my fellow Americans. And Spitfire will have would be a simple Intamin swing launch with an inverted top hat. Also, a Fat Burger opened at Six Flags Great Adventure. On the 18th, it came out that the SeaWorld Freefall investigation is putting the blame to the Slingshot Group, who created the ride, who stated in the manual that larger riders could ride, making the whole ride unsafe. On the 19th, Cedar Point walled off the former stadium at Wicked Twister's site, and major construction is underway. It can be anything from a new roller coaster going in this area to a restaurant, so who really knows? On the 20th, Europa Park's Croatia project was leaked, and all signs is pointing to this new Croatia project being a mock Big Dipper. Also, because of Disney's opposure to DeSantis' bill restricting the education of LGBTQ issues, the governor is attempting to retract a 55-year deal between the state and Disney World, which allowed Disney to control the county and which provided services to the inhabitants, such as water, gas, ambulance, fire department, and also allowed the park to have lower taxes. On the 21st, the article confirmed that a 12-year-old boy sustained an injury during the pass holder previews for Icebreaker, which is the reason why the height limit was raised to 54 inches. On the 22nd, a federal judge ruled that a lawsuit against Cedar Fair could proceed. The basis on this lawsuit was that it was unfair that they did not refund season passes during the pandemic, which I believe to be complete bullshit. Because yes, they did not refund it, but you didn't just get that your time that you missed back. You got a whole year from the day the park reopened. So personally, I don't think the lawsuit has a stance. Also, Vekoma cut ties with all its Russian clients because of the war in Ukraine, causing all projects being built right now and spare parts to be no longer being able to be completed or whatever until further notice. On the 28th, it came out that overnight 2 trains collided at the bottom of the lift hill on Orion due to a block zone failure. The 25th became a big day for Legoland, Florida, as the whole resort officially became the first theme park resort to be marked as a designated certified autism center. The 27th came with personal disappointment for me, as Arizona's VAI resort associated with Mattel's Adventure Park was pushed back from a late 2022 opening to an early spring 2023 opening. This is disappointing to me because I go to Arizona every year for Dodger spring training, and the park won't be open for my next trip. On the 28th, it was announced because of the single rail Wonder Woman coming to Magic Mountain, the current Wonder Woman, as Magic Mountain had, would be rethemed to Teen Titans Turbo Spin-Out. Coming out of Kennywood, a survey was sent out asking which tower ride they would prefer: a Gerstlauer Sky Roller, a Huzz Condor 2G, or Fontaine Rocket Ride. On the 29th, Intamin Track and Sports arrived at Parque Warner Madrid for their 2023 Intamin Multi-Launch. Also, the Universal Orlando Resort reported way beyond expected Q1 earnings. Moving to Cedar Point, the park announced that they will be launching an all-new, adult-only after-hours party in Frontier Town on June 3rd, 4th, 10th, and 11th. It also seems that trains for Millie have had some modification, as it looks all white with the same blue stripe down the middle as it had before. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. I want to apologize for all the mess ups that I have in this commentary from clips being cut off, these hiccups that I have currently. It's currently 11:38 p.m. I'm trying to get this video out before the end of the day, and that's cutting it really close, and I'm sorry that it's not the best of quality. Hopefully you guys can forgive me, and I maybe in the future, if I see enough comments, I may just, if I'm really stressed to make one out of these, I'll just wait till the next day. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys come back for next month. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.